Denise, well, the good news is it appears that some of the water has started to recede here, but you can still see the impact that water had. Take a look here. We're near a canal sort of here. You can see some of the water just gushing through here. You can also see some of the trajectory that water took as it went from the road down here into this canal area here. You can see the grass kind of tilted down. Now on the drive here, we did see a number of downed trees, a lot of debris kind of flooding the highway as well as some of the roads here. But if you follow me, I'll show you where some of the other action's happening right now. It appears that Baltimore County Police are focused their attention on a car that is stuck there. Now, we're told that car was actually underwater for some time here. Now, there is some pockets of water still out here, but again, as you heard, some of it has started to recede, but you can definitely see how quickly the water rose here. I'm not sure if you can get a good enough image here, but again, it appears that this car here that we're centered on is the one that Baltimore County are focusing their attention on right now. That may have been flooded. We're also told that some of the water may have come up to where the Sunoco gas station is right now. So we just arrived here moments on scene, so we are starting to gather some information. But again, it appears that the water levels here did rise quite rapidly. And if this gushing water is any indication, you can definitely see that Mother Nature wasn't fooling around out here. So we're going to stay out here on the scene, start working our sources and start gathering more information and just tell you how bad it actually got out here. But that's the very latest from Reisterstown Road. We'll throw it back to you on TV Hill.
All right, thank you, George.
This is where fast-moving waters are causing some big problems there. George.
Jess, well, the good news is that some of the water has started to recede, but there are still pockets and pools of water everywhere. Just across the street here along Reisterstown Road, you can see some of the water that's kind of collected in an area like a ditch over here. But we'll go ahead and show you some chopper video right now of the area just from above right now, so you can get a better look at some of the areas and some of the pools of water that have been collected earlier. And now earlier we were about 2 miles from where we are currently right now. Some viewers gave us some photos of some of the flooding near the Cherryvale shopping plaza there. There's some pictures of some cars that you can see that have been basically submerged underwater. We were told of underwater of submerged car rescues, first responders having to go out there getting people out of their cars. We were also seeing some school buses trying to get through some of these high waters along Reisterstown Road. Right now we are live with Chopper to show you just what some of the scene looks like as we stand here right now. And here on the ground I can show you just some of the current of some of that water that's still trying to collect out here. You can just see how massive. Earlier we actually saw some barbecue grills actually being swept away by this current here, just to show you the magnitude of how much water actually fell out here. The good news is, again, is that some of that water has started to recede, so some roads are able to open up again. But again, there is just a lot of cleanup to do. We're also seeing a lot of downed trees, so there's really still no scope as far as how much damage was done out here. But that is the latest along Reisterstown Road. I'm George Solis. We'll throw it back to you on TV Hill.
Crazy how quickly that happens. George, thank you.
Good evening, Denise. Well, the good news is some of the water did start to recede, but from where I'm at, you can see that there is still tons of flash flooding out here. Now, we're at Henry's Auto Service, where some of that water has collected out here in this salvage yard. You take a look, some of these cars are still underwater right now. Now, Chopper is live over Owings Mills to give you a better view of some of the flash flooding in that area as well. Lots of pools of water have collected out here, but where we are right now, I'm just wading through some of this water very carefully because, again, there are still pockets of pools everywhere. Now, earlier, we were along Reisterstown Road. Now, some viewers gave us some pictures that we've posted online to our website and on Twitter. It shows just how heavy this rain came down. I mean, some of these cars were completely submerged. We actually saw and heard of water rescues from people having to come out of their cars that tried to drive through this. Of course, police and first responders will tell you not to never attempt to drive through that. We even saw some school buses in some of those pictures trying to get through some of these high waters. Now, again, Chopper video shows, again, just how heavy this rain came down here between Owings Mills and Reisterstown. But if we can come back live to me here, again, I want to show you that some of these cars are probably completely totaled. And again, this is hours after some of that water was probably to the hood of a lot of these cars, we're told. We're going to talk to some of the businesses out here just to find out, what their plans are next. Because, again, just looking at this, we can tell that there is some serious damage and some serious cleanup that will have to happen after this flash flood out here. But that is the very latest. We're live in Reisterstown. George Solis, WJZ Eyewitness News.